Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dr. Abdul Salam Musa. I am the consultant for Core Vision. Core Vision is an organization that was understanding that there's a need for women to be empowered if they want to be able to be self-sustaining. Many women we have in this country are single parents, or they're widows, or they're unmarried, period. And therefore, there is a need for them to be able to become self-sufficient. We believe that in order for people, especially immigrant women and formerly incarcerated women, to develop entrepreneurship skills. In our current society, there are many obstacles that hinder these populations specifically. Many of us have bright ideas, but don't really know how to implement them. The reality of it is, Core Vision has developed a 10-step program to empower women to become self-sufficient. We believe that if women or others involve themselves in this 10-step program that has been a proven workshop, that it will enable them to make their dreams a reality. We also believe that in order for us to help our neighbor, to help our society, people have to become involved in doing business. In our workshops, we give them the skill sets that they need in order to implement their programs and direct them to the resources that they would need to invest and to start their own businesses. With that, I will say, I encourage any woman that you know to get in touch with Core Vision and help them to get onto the road of being business owners, CEOs, so forth and so on. Thank you.
For empowerment of women through entrepreneurship. Now I would request Ms. Zubair Rahman to give a welcome address on behalf of Core Vision Foundation and ASHA.
Hi everyone, my name is Zubair Rahman. I'm the founder and executive director of Autism Society Rehabilitation Association, in short, ASHA. So ASHA means hope. In Bengali, hope is called ASHA. So what is the focus of our nonprofit? The focus is that we want to remind our population that autism is not the end of your life. Autism does not mean that you don't have anything to look forward with your life. So there are hopes, and we want to explore the possibility of hopes. There are so many children who are very much talented when they are in music, when they are in art. Some of them are very good in computer skill. So as parents, what we have to do, we have to explore we have to recognize their talent, and we have to focus that they can use their talent in the proper way and with the proper guidance, and that's what ASHA does. We are trying to look for alternative theories or therapies for these children.
Our consultant, Dr. Abdul Salam Musa, to share his views about this initiative. And in Dr. Musa.
Greetings and salutations. Yes, I'm Dr. Sal Albanese, and I'm here to talk about core vision's belief. Core vision has a vision that they believe will enhance the lives of women, immigrants, people of color, to help them become self-sufficient in this society. In our current society, there are many obstacles that hinder these populations specifically. Core Vision has developed a plan, 10-step plan, that if you attend these workshops, it will enable you to reach your full potential. We give you the direction that will enable you to make your dream a reality. After completion of the 10-step program, Core Vision directs you to where the resources are that you can get to invest in your business. We have developed a proven diagram that will help you be able to implement your own vision. Our team of professionals will assist each person in making their dream a reality. I think that in this age of the women, as you notice, we have many women running for President of the United States. That could be your dream. Many of the immigrant populations that come here, those who were formerly incarcerated, people of color, don't have the same opportunities that everyone has. Therefore, you may have an idea that can help you generate an income that will assist you and your family. Unfortunately, we have many women who are single parents for whatever reason. They may be divorcees, they may be had women out of wedlock, and children out of wedlock, that's something different. Or they just may be single women that need to be able to subsist.
Who have some sort of idea in place right now. So this specific slide is on those people who know they have some sort of business idea, but they don't have a structure in place for a business. So basically, for example, let's say if I want to start up a daycare, I want to open my daycare from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. I would like to have kids' toys, books, food, music in my daycare, but it's just an idea at the moment. It's I have to put a structure in place for this business to actually function and grow. So I have to make sure that I do more research, gather more information about my business. So who am I going to who am I going to be selling my product and services to, my target audience, what age group they are going to be in. What if someone gets hurt in my daycare, what can go wrong in my daycare? Or any other additional product services I can offer. So I can know all these things through research and gathering information, talking to people, going to library. Yes, sir.
I'm hearing you saying that people have to do research. Suppose I have an idea, right? And I know nothing about research. So what would I do to someone that helped me understand the process that I need to have?
Oh yeah, I'm going to go over this slide next slide, which will probably answer your question. So the next slide is business assistance and training. So we have many organizations who provide free business counseling, free workshops on business topics. You can go to them to get to learn more about your business, and they can help you one-on-one with research, with business plan, with marketing strategy, and all those other things. Yeah, and also if you're not good at social media, we have people in our organization. So we are a non-profit organization that provides free business counseling, free workshops. We also help out with social media. We also help out complete application process for to get contracts from city governments, like NWB certification. I don't know if you have heard about NWB certification. It's a Minority Women Business Enterprise certification. So through that certification, you can actually get contracts from the city. You have to be in business for at least a year to be certified. And you have to be your own legal business structure for a year too. So the government basically wants to know that you have been running for a year. Mm-hmm. So I actually help out with that. So people who are interested. Okay, so, and also if you want free information like online, you can go to www.sba.gov, which is on slide 5, and get a free online training. So moving on to slide 6, write a business plan. So basically, business plan is an organized way to look at all the aspects of your business. So it typically includes executive summary, description of business, marketing plan, operation management, finances, right? So executive summary is basically written at the end because it summarizes all the information that's in the business plan. And if you are planning to present your business plan to lenders, investors, prospective partners, this is the section they will be looking at. So you would want to make this section very strong because so that you could convince your potential reader that your business is worth consideration. Okay. So, and the business description explains your business model, what your business does, and how it will make a profit. You should describe your products, services, and why they are in need. Marketing plan should provide a detailed overview of your business, industry you intend to sell your products and services to, including statistics to support your claim. So for example, if I said families with certain income will probably join my daycare, then I'll have to do research and look at, I have to see, I have to get a search. I know some people came in late, so if they would like to know anything.
I have a question. I'm working on EB5 visa.
I'm sorry?
EB5 visa, investor's visa.
Yeah.
Brother told me that he has some link. He can help, and the organization help us to connect and can help my people to get the EB5 visa, and through the EB5 they can get a green card. And the requirement is 135, and the best money we can invest in the project. So if you
I don't know anything about EB5. We can talk about that.
Yeah, it's a legal.
It's a legal matter. It's an immigration matter.
Immigration.
Okay, so it's immigration.
So maybe we
stuff,
can
so
discuss it.
I don't know anything about immigration. Sorry, sir. If you need any questions about, if you have any questions about business, then I can. Okay, so I guess that's good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good information. Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Ladon, for your presentation. Now I would invite Ms. Natasha Turner to say a few words. Ms. Natasha Turner.
Good evening. I'm Natasha Turner, representing the dedicated development project that's going on. I'm representing Natasha Williams. She couldn't be here today. So I'm here. If you have any questions, I 144 Jamaica Avenue. If you have any questions about, if you have your own business and want to take part in the redevelopment project, we're here. You're here to help the community and get the community more involved in those projects.
What type of help?
What type
So,
of organization? No, what type of organization?
She's from JFK Redevelopment Project.
I sit on the JFK Redevelopment Advisory Board. And right now, there is about $13 million that they have available for in helping to rebuild JFK. They're asking for women, minority women with small businesses to apply for applications and saying, well, they can set up their place of business at the airport. Right now, the young lady, she's an intern. We've communicated. She didn't even know it until I heard her name via telephone. But the office is located on what is it, 138th? 144th and Jamaica Avenue. You can go in there and you can get applications and find out any information that you would like to have regarding how do you apply to have your business placed in JFK. I do not know whether you have what type of business you ladies have, but it's a golden opportunity. And I've heard someone speak about that they've been in business for 15 years. Even if you've been in business for 1 year, then you have a good plan that you think that you'll be able to do business at the airport, please submit one. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Natasha, and thank you, Dr. Musa, for your information. We are taking a break. We are tired. Yes, Tenzin, please.
I wanted everyone to please fill out the green evaluation sheet.
I did it. I'm a very good student.
So should I, oh, let me know. So I would like to talk about the EB5. So what is your question about the EB5?
So I have some clients from Bangladesh. They want to get the green card through the EB5. They want to invest here 500,000, which I am working almost like 3 months, and I'm not getting good connection with people that I can do actually this project. I have a project in Niagara Falls, 13.4 acres land. We can do a lot of things in commercial zoning, we can do hotel, shopping complex,
Okay, well, that is true. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
And assalamu alaikum to everyone as well, too. So, I'm very used to speaking in this room. And I want to first welcome you to the State University of New York Queens Educational Opportunity Center. I want to thank Core Vision, Inc., the Core Vision Foundation, Inc., for allowing this opportunity for the community to become engaged and learn about opportunities for women entrepreneurs. Not just in New York City, I can tell you that becoming an entrepreneur is something that is affordable. You can live anywhere in the world and be a woman entrepreneur. I am pleased as well to know that we are interested in such opportunities. And again, it's not, the women have always been creative and have spurned industry and been a large part of industry, because we are not only the homemakers, as some might think, we are the movers and shakers that again create the foundation for society to have men who come into leadership, and then maybe they become the business owners, but we know who's supporting them at home and making sure that they in fact can be the best that they can be. I know that as someone who has a background, and I'll just share a few things about myself with you. I've been here at the Queens EOC for 28 years. However, when I went to school many years ago, I was an engineering student. This is like in the middle 70s. And during those years, I can tell you that it was very difficult for women to be striving to enter into what would be considered as traditional male opportunities as far as employment. And why did I want to become an engineer? Because I could always take things apart and put them back together. I enjoyed math, I was creative, and my brain is as good as anybody else's brain. As would be my ability to go to school and to work in that particular industry. So, no offense to anyone about anything that I would say, but I have to tell you, they were three of some very trying years for me for what were some of the impediments that I think sometimes, I would say at that particular time, were just institutionalized in terms of barriers for women because of what sometimes is a type of stereotyping, particularly in the 70s, I'm talking almost 50 years ago, where women maybe should be, or whatever risk there might be if women became more involved in industry. Again, women have always been involved in industry. And at some point what ended up happening was that I did not become the engineer, you know, I spent 3 years doing that, but I can tell you that I helped to build out the plan for this center, work with the architects who designed it, know everything in here as it relates to the specs, the blueprints, you name it, and that's just diversity, because you need to know what you need to know, and women who have always needed to know many things in terms of raising a family, those same skill sets, in terms of being a homemaker and managing a home and raising children and family and where you need to be and if the dinner gets done and how to become a splendid cook and or organizer. These are all the same skill sets that go into having a business. They really, really are. So that divide that some people may think exists, it's just about where you want to land in terms of a business, what type of structure it may be, and of course, everyone's in the business to some extent in terms of what might be something to see the revenue generating, but I think that having a business is about having a purpose. And the purpose, again, is to either make the best use of what you have, what you possess, what God has given you in terms of talent and knowledge and the yearning to be able to learn and then apply whatever skill set you have. And if it's about making money, which would be for profit, then why not any woman with any man as it relates to whatever you each can do? Because we all know that women get paid 67 cents on the dollar for what men earn. So if you kind of calculate it out, to some degree, you'd probably be much better off having your own business. You could pay yourself what you would like to. So let me tell you some facts about women and businesses in New York City. There are 359,000 women-owned businesses in New York City, which is actually the highest number of women that own businesses in the United States. They employ over 190,000 people, and they generate
about 4 offices in Queens, and we are doing a huge recruitment drive next week. So it's a nationwide recruitment that we're doing. So we're looking to recruit thousands and thousands of people for our offices. So those jobs will include things like clerical, administrative, and enumerators who will be field jobs, and also it will be some supervisory jobs. I left information in the back there that you can pick up. If you're interested in applying to those jobs, you can do it on your own. All the information is on the recruitment card back there. You can do it at home on your own. If not, if you need help to be recruited, I believe Core Vision's having an event next week. Where is that? That's the event.
That's on Jamaica Muslim Center on October 24th. I will be giving you the information.
Okay, very good. We're also doing at least 500 events, recruitment events across New York City. So there are plenty of things going on for you to get help if you need to be part of the census. Again, it's very important. The pay for the jobs are about $25 an hour. And so the important thing to know, we are recruiting citizens, and you have to be 18 years old, but we encourage permanent residents to also apply. We requested a waiver for that, and we're expecting to get that hopefully approved. And but you have to make sure you apply in order to be considered, because they may approve it later in the process. So if you didn't apply, you wouldn't have an opportunity to be considered. So again, it's very important. It's very easy to participate in the census. So in March of next year, you're going to get a letter mailed to you, a notice that says it's time to complete your census. So what you're going to do when you get that, please don't throw it out. It's going to really direct you to respond through the internet. So this is the first time in United States history that they're asking you to respond via the internet. So you'll go to they'll direct you to a website, and you'll go there and you'll complete your unique census form. Okay. some people aren't comfortable with the internet. So on that notice will also be a phone number for you to call in. If you don't want to use the internet, you can call in. You'll get help in 13 different languages, including English, over the phone, and they'll help you complete the form over the phone. Now, we'll send you reminders if you haven't used one of those two methods to respond to the census. We'll send you reminders, and at that point, if you still haven't done it, they'll send you a physical form to complete. And we ask that you complete that form and drop it in any mailbox. It'll be prepaid. And those are the 3 ways that you can complete the census. You'll have between March 12th to the middle of May to do that. Okay. So please make sure that you tell the community members, no matter what the immigration status is, we need to count everyone, make sure they participate in the census. It's critical for your community, critical for resources, but almost anything you can imagine in a community. So please make sure that they participate. So in terms of the census, so those that don't, if someone does not participate in the census, what happens is we go into a non-response follow-up phase, and then our enumerators that we hire will come to your house, knock on your door, and help you complete the form. They'll do that 3 times. Obviously, that costs a lot, so we were trying to utilize the internet and the phone as the most cost-effective method to get this done. Okay? So please tell community members, tell people in your concentric circle to do this. We also are asking anyone that has events that are going on in the community, faith-based organizations, nonprofits, any organization that has like a congregate setting where there's a lot of people, invite us out to speak or to do a recruitment drive on site. We'll be more than happy to do that. We're looking to get the word out as much as possible, especially in the immigrant communities, okay? They're hard to count communities because of language challenges and some distrust in government. We're trying to address that and make sure people understand what's at stake here, okay? So thank you very much. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Brother Jamal. Thank you for speaking. Coalition Foundation with Census Bureau, we are having a hiring event in Jamaica Muslim Center in 168th Street in Jamaica. It will be from 12 to 5. If you are interested, you can visit over there. There will be people from Census Bureau who will help you to apply. Okay. Now I will request our President Muhammad Mustafizur Rahman to come over to the podium and share our vision and mission. Mr. Mustafizur Rahman.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. So, Coalition Foundation, you heard a lot of things. You heard from our consultant, Dr. Musa, what we do. I'm repeating this for better understanding. Core Vision is working with entrepreneurship development. We are inspiring, encouraging people to come to start a business or other organization. We are educating them, we are training them, we are doing counseling to develop them as an entrepreneur. And we are connecting them with the resources. There are lots of resources available in mainstream, particularly those who we are immigrant, we don't know, we have no idea about that. So from Core Vision, we are trying to explore those resources, and we are trying to help them connected with the resources, particularly those who are going to start. And this is we believe that entrepreneurship can help us get out of poverty. I beg excuse from my friends, those who are from other communities. I will talk to us in Bangla for better understanding of my community people, particularly my sisters, those who are here. আমাদের আজকের অনুষ্ঠানটা হচ্ছে to empower women. So how women can be empowered. আমাদের কমিউনিটি বিশেষ করে যারা এখানে এসেছেন, হ্যাঁ, সংখ্যায় কম হলেও আপনারা এখানকার লিডার কমিউনিটির মহিলাদের। একটু আগে মিস খাইরিয়া আলী, উনি এক্সিকিউটিভ ডিরেক্টর এই প্রতিষ্ঠানটার, উনি কিছু কথা বলেছিলেন। শুনে আমরা অনুষ্ঠানগুলো এখানে কেন অর্গানাইজ করেছি, এই অনুষ্ঠানটা এখানে, যে আমরা আসলে আমাদের কমিউনিটি কোথায় আছি এবং কোথায় যাওয়া সম্ভব, আমরা কি করছি, আমাদের কি করা উচিত। পার্টিকুলারলি যেমন রুবাইয়ার সাথে আমার কথা হচ্ছে অনেকবারই, উনি অটিস্টিক ফ্যামিলির সাথে ডিল করছেন। আমরা কিভাবে এটাকে উপস্থাপন করছি যে অটিস্টিক ফ্যামিলি, একটা ফ্যামিলিতে যদি অটিস্টিক কোনো কেস থাকে তাহলে মানে কি আমরা হেল্পলেস, এবং আমরা আমাদের কমিউনিটিতে খুবই সাপ্রেসড অবস্থায় থাকি, অসহায় অবস্থায় থাকি। আজকে আমি একটা আর্টিকেল পড়ছিলাম যে 10 points, 10 steps to convert your weaknesses to strength. আপনি আপনার দুর্বলতাটাকে কিভাবে আপনি শক্তিতে রূপান্তরিত করবেন। আপনারা যেটাকে দুর্বলতা ভাবছেন এটা আপনাদের শক্তি হতে পারে, যদি আপনি জানেন এটাকে কিভাবে শক্তিতে রূপান্তরিত করতে। আমার বাচ্চা যদি অটিস্টিক হয়, আই এম সরি, আই এম পার্টিকুলারলি এই এক্সাম্পলটা নিয়ে ওনার সাথে যেহেতু আমার কথা হয় সেজন্য, তাহলে আমি কি করব? আমি কি অসহায় থাকবো নাকি আমি আরো বেশি অ্যাক্টিভ হব? একটা সাধারণ বাচ্চা যে বড় হতে পারে তার ফ্যামিলির জন্য এটা কিন্তু সহজ জিনিস, কিন্তু যদি একটা অটিস্টিক বাচ্চা, তার মায়ের জন্য বাবার জন্য অনেক বেশি দায়িত্ব সাধারণ বাচ্চার মা বাবার চেয়ে। আমি কি নিজেকে অসহায় ভেবে আরো আমি ঘরের ভিতরে ঢুকে থাকবো নাকি আমি আরো বেশি অ্যাক্টিভ হব? এটা আমার জন্য, আমাদের জন্য জানাটা জরুরি। আমি আমার মেন্টাল অবস্থাটাকে ইমপ্রুভ করা। So Commossion is trying to boost up people to develop mentally, that we need to make ourselves strengthened so that mentally we are developed. উদ্যোক্তার মানসিকতা তৈরি করা। আমি উদ্যোক্তা হিসেবে, এবং এই যে খাইরিয়া আলী ওনাকে দেখেন, উনি এই পুরো প্রতিষ্ঠানটা কিন্তু উনি রান করেন। আপনি যদি চারদিকে ঘুরে দেখেন, এখানে কোথাও কোনো রকম খুঁত দেখবেন না, এবং সাথে সাথে উনি কিন্তু ওনার ফ্যামিলি চালাচ্ছেন, উনি বিজনেস চালাচ্ছেন, বলে গেছেন উনি, এবং উনি মুসলমান। সো এই শক্তিটা অর্জন করা, মানসিক শক্তিটাকে অর্জন করা, বেরিয়ে আসা, এই শক্তিটা কে দেবে? শক্তিটা আসলে নিজেকে অর্জন করতে হবে। আমি যদি নিজেকে শক্তিশালী না করতে পারি না, আমার বাচ্চা শক্তিশালী কখনোই হবে না। এবং আমি আপনার সাথে শেয়ার করছিলাম যে ঠিক আছে, আমি এখন বাচ্চাকে প্রোটেক্ট করছি, আমি যখন থাকবো না তখন কি হবে? কি হবে? সো আমি প্রোটেক্ট করা না, তাকে তৈরি করা, তার জন্য পরিবেশ তৈরি করে যাওয়া, এবং that should be our goal and core vision. A team up with Artisan Association and other organizations we are working with to make that environment, and we believe entrepreneurship is the tool we can help with all those people, including autistic kids. So that's why we are inviting other organizations to come forward. We are inviting other, connecting with other resources. We are encouraging you, the leaders who are here, think out of the box, think in a different way. This is a country of opportunities. We don't know the opportunities. এখানে প্রতি বছর $500 বিলিয়ন ব্যবসা হয়, $500 বিলিয়ন ব্যবসা হয়, $500 billion. And the law is the minority and small enterprises, women and minority small enterprises, they will get 30% of these $500 billion. This is law. And this community, our community, you know how many share we have. আমরা কতটুকু পাচ্ছি, আমাদের মহিলারা কতটুকু পাচ্ছে? আমাদের এখানে প্রচুর বিষয় আছে। আমরা ইভেন আমাদের পুরুষরা যারা ব্যবসা করছেন তারা হাতে গোনা কিছু ব্যবসা করছেন, রেস্টুরেন্ট, গ্রসারি, মাল্টি সার্ভিস, কয়টা ব্যবসা, 10 ধরনের ব্যবসা বলতে পারবেন? There are 3,000 different kind of franchises here. 3,000, more than 3,000. Like McDonald's, like KFC, these kind of franchises. More than 3,000 types of franchises are here, available here. Funding are available here. These people are offering free services. All these agencies are offering free counseling, free services, free consultation. They are ready to do everything. The census people are coming here to hire people. And look at our community. We are inviting them to attend this. We are spending our time, energy, money, everything. We are inviting them. And you heard that the census, they are offering $25 per hour, right, brother? Minimum $25. It's minimum $25 per hour. And we are encouraging, we are announcing, we are in the mosque, in the newspaper, we are advertising in the newspaper, spending money. Nobody, I would not say nobody, it's a few people are coming. But we are doing odd jobs. We are doing odd jobs. Excuse me. We are doing odd jobs. We are working in restaurant, in grocery, $5-6 per hour, right? But we are not looking for government jobs, city jobs. They are offering, they are coming. We are organizing hiring events. And people are not, they don't care. So there is something wrong with us. So I would say, আমি প্রায় সময় বলি যে আপনারা বলছেন যে আপনাদের বাচ্চা যাদের কোনো ডিসঅর্ডার আছে তাদেরকে অটিস্টিক বলছেন। আমি বলছি আমার কমিউনিটির 90% মানুষ অটিস্টিক in thinking. When we are organizing something in our mosque, the management of the mosque, they are not cooperating. The other day I had a meeting with them that, I'm sorry I'm taking time, I'm just sharing my views. The other day I had a meeting with the Masjid committee. I said that you are organizing different kind of events. Don't you think hiring is a is a important and good thing. So they said yes. So why don't you encourage? Why don't you cooperate? We are not asking you to pay something, or we are not asking. We are asking just a time so that we can capture the gathering.
Maybe I can help with that. I have connections with 5 mosques in Jamaica. I am one of the members of the money committee, so maybe I can help.
Yeah, I appreciate, but I'm talking about there is a bottleneck. Whenever you are going to organize. So what we are, from core mission, what we are doing, we are challenging these kind of things. Please, those who are here, I would encourage you to develop a challenging attitude. To challenge those people that they are not doing the correct thing. So what we do? Will you fight with them? No. We'll go for argument? No. We are challenging them through our activities. Yes, Core Vision is doing a lot of activities, and we are showing them what they should concentrate. Because people are suffering financially. When you are financially suffer, when you are facing problem with the finance, you cannot do anything, including your rituals thing. You cannot pray, you cannot fast, you cannot do other things, because when you are financially broken. People do sin. Why? Because I was just talking with Brother Musa about this thing, that I'm broken, I'm financially distressed, I don't have money to buy food. I don't have money to pay my rent, to shelter, then I cannot do all the rituals things. So I will exactly. So that's why we teamed up. Again, this is another question. We cannot work in a team, right? Yeah. Alhamdulillah, so far we are working in a team. I believe we will develop it and we will move forward. Let's make a team. Those who are here, if you are with me, with us, let's do a strong team and let's challenge the community and think out of the box. Let's empower people through entrepreneurship. Thank you very much for coming here, for your patience, and hope to work with you in future. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now we are at the end of our event. I would request our office manager, Ms. Julia Morante, to come over and give a vote of thanks to everybody who have participated to this event.
Good afternoon. My name is Julia Morante. I'm the office manager of Core Vision Foundation. Thank you all for attending today's seminar, Empowering Women Through Entrepreneurship and what created health activity. First, I would like to thank the Queens EOC for letting us use their space. Also want to thank our special guest, Tessim Lalo, for the presentation. Thank you, the city agencies, for being here. Our partners, ASHA, Autism Society, Habilitation Association, Khali Biryani House from the Bronx, Law Office of Andrew Hart, Law Office of Lawrence Stibat, Sal Albanese CPA, PLLC, Keller Williams Realty Landmark, and Dr. Abdul Salam Musa, consultant of Commossion. Thank you.